Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall. 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 Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I keep doing this. Okay, good. We're there. Thanks, Boop. Yeah, that's the thing. Without people telling me, I'm never going to know, unfortunately. But thank you for letting me know. Okay, right, let's start again. Okay, so what I'm doing at the moment is I am bringing up just lyrics of different songs. I've never really sung a cappella on stream before. I did a little bit in the last singing stream, but that was slightly different because I'd also sung songs. With accompaniment as well. Okay, it is working now. That's fine. I think I need to adjust a few settings because on OBS because for some reason every time I open it it's muted, so I have to actively unmute it. So I need to get it to not do that. I'm just having a think of if you've got suggestions of songs that you'd like me to sing as well. Then if I know them, then I'm happy to. It depends on the song, to be fair. Like I'm not like it has to be one that I know I'm reasonably comfortable singing. But I will try and take requests if I know them. Yeah, I can do that one. Let me just get. Yeah, we can put that. I can put that one on the list. Yeah, so there's a good few to choose from. I'm a little bit, full honesty, I'm a little bit nervous about doing this, obviously, because I think it is a lot easier with a backing track. Like it's so much easier to sing when you've got accompaniment. So yeah, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but we'll see how we go. And then I think after I've done maybe like a couple of hours or something, I'll probably play some games, provided I'm not too tired. So yeah. Why am I spilling water on myself? It's like an airplane when he says, I have a drinking problem, and he just throws water over itself. Let's start off. I'm going to take my headphones off because I don't really need them on and I can hear myself more easily, which I think is always a good thing for singing. So I'm going to stay sitting down for these because they're not especially challenging songs that I've chosen mostly. So it's going to be a relatively chilled one. I don't really want to sing anything that's going to push my voice too hard, so this is a nice little chilled out stream. So we could start with let's start with Love Is a Losing Game. So this is one of my favourite ones to sing, and it was one of my favourite ones to sing when it was on Twitch Sings, just because it's a really nice chilled out song. And can you tell me if the volume is all right? Like, is it not the volume, because I'm the only audio output you can hear at the moment, hopefully, but tell me if it sounds okay, because I don't really, as I say, I don't know, because I obviously can't hear myself. I can hear myself, but not coming out of the computer, if that makes any sense. So yeah, excellent. So I'm going to sing Love Is a Losing Game because I think it's a great song. It's nice and chilled out, and yeah, Amy Winehouse had such a beautiful voice, and I just feel it's very comfortable for me to sing. So yeah, let's do this one. For you, I was a flame. Love is a losing game. 5-story fire as you came. Love is a losing game. One I wish I never played. Oh, what a mess we made. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game. Played out by the band. Love is a losing hand. more than I could stand. Love is a losing hand, self-professed, profound, till the chips were down. No, you're a gambling man. Love is a losing hand. Though I battle blind, love is a fate resigned, and the memories, they mar my mind. Love is a fate resigned over futile odds, and laughed at by the gods. And now the final frame, love is a losing game. So yeah, that's one of my favourite songs to sing. As I say, like, it's a very, very comfortable register for me. So I hope you enjoyed that too. So yeah, Spoop has requested Shakespeare's Sister Stay. So let me just have a look through it first, because I've sort of like heard it in bits and pieces. So yeah, if you've got requests, then if I know them, then I'll sing them. It's just, we'll just see how it goes. And partly, I mean, it kind of depends on, if people want to watch this. That's the thing. I try and base my... No, Spoop, you can't use karaoke tracks on Twitch, unfortunately. That's the thing. That's the whole issue, is that unfortunately, you can't use any backing tracks. You have to use your own accompaniment or nothing. So if this doesn't work, then we just have to wait till I can find a guitarist and lockdown's over. But yeah, you're not allowed to use them because there's just no licensing. That's the problem. That's why Twitch Sings had to end, because it is the licensing ultimately, not anything else. Let me just turn up. Do you know what? I feel like I'm a bit out of focus. Is that just me? Yeah, well, they may well have been doing it, but that's their risk to take, and I have seen people do it, but either they've got some special dispensation, some kind of license themselves, or yeah, I don't know, but it's not something that, yeah, it unfortunately there isn't a way around it. They might do, but that doesn't stop them from getting called up on it. Like, if someone were to clip it, or they were to do anything during the stream, I think it's fine. It's just not worth the risk, really. So that's my view. Yeah, this is what we've got. So this is what we'll work with. Is my view. It's a way of singing, and also backing tracks are all right, but sometimes they're a bit shit, So personally, I'm fine with this. So I'm gonna sing "Stay" by Shakespeare's Sister next, and Spoop's requested this. I like this song. I have one overriding memory of this song, which is the French and Saunders parody. If you're not familiar with French and Saunders, Jennifer Saunders and Dawn French are two English comedians, and I think they're hilariously funny, and they did a very, very, very ridiculous parody of this song. It's a rather beautiful song, actually, but their parody was particularly spectacular. So I recommend checking that out. But yeah, I really enjoy this song. And it kind of has it cuts slightly differently without the sort of accompaniment and orchestration of the song. I'm just going to turn the heating off. I always have it on for a little bit in the evenings, just for like an hour or so. Right. So yeah, this is "Stay" by Shakespeare's Sister. Did I call them Shakespeare's sisters? It's not a plural, it's one sister. So there we go. If this world is wearing thin and you're thinking of escape, I'll go anywhere with you. Just wrap me up in chains. But if you try to go alone, don't think I'll understand. Stay with me. Stay with me. In the silence of your room, in the darkness of your dreams, you must only think of me. There can be no in-between. When your pride is on the floor, I'll make you beg for more. Stay with me. Stay with me. You better hope and pray that you make it safe back in your own world. You'd better hope and pray that you'll wake one day back in your own world. Stay with me. Stay with me. So there we go. I don't actually know the entire song. I read some of the lyrics there and I was like, I don't recognise that bit of the song, but actually I probably need to listen to it again. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see what next. Let me close the ones I've already done. So yeah, if you have song suggestions, as I say, let me know. This is a real trial and error kind of stream, so we'll see how it works. No, I'm not doing Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall spoop. I'm not humouring that request, especially not after you kept blowing things up in Universe Sim yesterday. You don't get to take liberties. Just because you're my mod doesn't mean you get to take liberties. So no, we're not singing nursery rhymes. It's not happening. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. But yeah. So well, let's have a look. Oh, I see. I was like, you should have explained that. The delay was significant enough that it seemed completely unrelated. Yeah, that's. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that was in the French and Saunders parody. I think you're right. To be honest, I can't remember because I haven't seen it for a while. Let's see. Let's sing. So a song I really like to sing. So this is a folk song. It's I think it's a very, very old song because I think so. Joan Baez and Dolly Parton are probably the most well-known singers of it. As far as I know. It's called Silver Dagger, and it was released in. I don't really, to be honest, and also it's not the kind of song I necessarily want to sing this evening. It's quite difficult, anyway. So it would be something I would learn and I would do in the daytime, but it's not an evening song with my neighbours to think right now. Especially since I don't know it, so it would sound shit. So, Silver Dagger is a lovely song. It is at least from the 1820s, and it may be from earlier than that, in that it might be even a British song originally that came over to the colonies. So Yeah, so there's various different versions of it, various different lyrics, but this is the one that I know best anyway. Don't sing love songs, you'll wake my mother. She's sleeping here, right by my side. In her right hand is a silver dagger. She says that I can be your bride. All men are false, so says my mother. They'll tell you wicked love and lies, and then they'll go and court some other, leave you alone to pine and sigh. My daddy is a handsome devil. He's got a chain 5 miles long. On every link a heart does dangle of another maid he's loved and wronged. Go court another tender maiden and hope that she might be your wife, for I've been warned, so I've decided I'll sleep alone all of my life. So yeah, I really like that song. It's a very old song. But it's had many different versions over the years. So yeah, I hope you like that one too. What was I going to do next? Oh yeah. So if you have suggestions, let me know. What was that one? Oh no, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Oh yeah, which song? My memory of Lord of the Rings is pretty terrible, so yeah, if you know which one, then let me know. Let me just see. Oh god. Yeah, which song is it? Out of curiosity, I'd be interested to listen to it. See the similarity. So this is going to be very much. I'm going to try and mainly sing songs that are quite sort of chilled out. So I'm not going to be testing my voice to the limit. Let's put chill in the title. There we go. Called Edge of Night or Pippin Song. Oh, okay. I feel like I've heard people mention that before. So another artist that I really love to listen to are the Noisettes. They're a band that were quite popular like around sort of 2009 time, but they kind of went off most people's radar after that, except for me. I've listened to their music quite a lot. You might know like their song "Don't Upset the Rhythm," which is a great song. But there's lots of other ones that are not really great to sing, like "Never Forget You," and I've seen them live several times. Yeah, that's a really great song. It's one of those. I don't know whether I'll necessarily sing that this evening. I might do. That one's a bit harder because I think it does work better with accompaniment, whereas some of them are fine without. In fact, that reminds me of. I'm just adding more to my screen so that I can see more. There's a song that they wrote called Atticus, which I think is a really, really great song. And it's got a really great atmosphere to it, sort of soulful. Yeah, and it just brings out. Shingi Shoni was the lead singer of the Noisettes, and she's got a solo career in her own right, but she's yeah, her voice is really wonderful in it. So I like this song. I may sing a couple of their songs this evening. We'll see how we go. But yeah, this is Atticus. To kill a mockingbird is a silence, the song that seduces you. Why? 'Cause you need that desire in your heart to survive. And you need that burning fire in your soul to know you're still alive. Catch me when I fall, or did I dive at your delight? In my heart I can fly, and I cannot disguise my love. There is no time, and I wouldn't know how. Constellations tonight are so fearsomely bright. My love, I have no fear. I am Atticus now. Remember what I lost like hot coals in my hand from days gone by. Like Pandora, adore the euphoria, her heart raced. Like love lost, you've got to try even in vain. Feels like you'll go insane, but you're the hardest instrument that I've ever had to play. In my heart I can fly, and I cannot disguise my love. There is no time to, and I wouldn't know how. Constellations tonight are so fearsomely bright. My love, I have no fear left. I am Atticus now. So why don't we fall into the waves? Can't you see how my heart yearns to misbehave? In my heart I can fly, and I cannot disguise my love. There is no time to, and I wouldn't know how. The constellations tonight are so fearsomely bright. My love, I have no fear left, 'cause I am Atticus now. So why don't we fall into the waves? Can't you see how my heart yearns to misbehave? See, I really like that song, and that whole album is called Wild Young Hearts. It's a really great album, but the Noisettes are, yeah, brilliant songwriters. And yeah, I just think brilliant musicians as well. Let's see what other ones we've got. So this, whereas the last one I did, this last singing stream I did was mainly classical, which meant I could have backing tracks because they're mainly out of copyright. For this one, it's contemporary, which means that it's mainly in copyright, which makes it harder for me to. Well, I have to. It's a lot easier. Well, it's a lot less risky if I do it without backing tracks. So that's what we're going with. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's travel back in time a little bit. So when I was little, when I was about 3 years old, I had a cassette tape that my parents put together, and it was my favourite songs, age 3. I don't really know it well enough, Spook, but maybe for another time. Especially because it's quite like there's a lot there's a lot going on in the song. So I'd probably want to do my own version. I'd probably want to work that one out. But yeah, so I was given this cassette tape when I was little, and it had my favourite songs when I was 3, basically, and they were a real mixture. So there was like Starman by David Bowie, David Dream Believer by the Monkees, and there was also I Close My Eyes and Count to 10, which was a Dusty Springfield song, and that's the next one I'm going to sing, and I really enjoy it. It just has a sort of, Dusty Springfield's voice is just wonderful. The other thing that's quite funny is that I thought it was about a game of hide and seek, because I thought that when she was saying I close my eyes and count to 10, and when I open them you're still there, I thought she was saying that, like, I'm playing hide and seek with you, why are you not hiding? So I didn't really get that it was actually about how she can't believe that, like, her love is still there. They're not a dream. But in my head, it was just a really bad game of hide and seek, and I was like, poor Dusty. No one's playing hide and seek properly with her. So there we go. That is a little bit of a fact, a little tidbit about my my experience of this song. So yeah, I close my eyes and count to 10. It isn't the way that you look, and it isn't the way that you talk. It isn't the things that you say or do make me want you so. It is nothing to do with the wine or the music that's flooding my mind, but never before have I been so sure you're the someone I dreamed I would find. It's the way you make me feel the moment I am close to you. It's a feeling so unreal, somehow I can't believe it's true. The pounding I feel in my heart, the hoping that we'll never part. I can't believe this is really happening to me. I close my eyes and count to 10, and when I open them you're still here. I close my eyes and count again. I can't believe it, but you're still here. We were strangers a moment ago, with a few dreams but nothing to show, and the world was a place with a frown on its face, and tomorrow was just I don't know. But the way you make me feel the moment I am close to you makes today seem so unreal. Somehow I can't believe it's true. Tomorrow will you still be here? Tomorrow will come, but I fear that what is happening to me is only a dream. I close my eyes and count to 10, and when I open them, you're still here. I close my eyes and count again. I can't believe it, but you're still here. I close my eyes and count to 10, and when I open them, you're still here. I close my eyes and count again, and when I open them, you're still here. So yeah, that's a song about a bad game of hide and seek, in a nutshell. Not really, but you know. That's how I like to imagine it anyway. If anyone's just tuning in, I'm just singing some chilled out songs a cappella. Why a cappella? Well, because for copyright reasons I can't use backing tracks, which is fine. I can use backing tracks on classical stuff, but I've just decided that it's more straightforward if I don't, until I can have accompaniment. I would obviously normally want to ask a guitarist, but obviously it's lockdown, so we can't. Oh yeah, I know that song. It's important to not just type the word divorce and type actual lyrics. Let me... Now I saw, I might get the tune a little wrong. Our little boy is 4 years old. Yeah. So Tammy Wynette's one of those singers where I don't... a lot of her lyrics are just like, they're so of a particular time, and I don't feel that they don't reflect my values at all. But I kind of enjoy the songs, and they do have a particular ring to them. Thank you, Ape in the Roof. I appreciate that. So yeah, Tammy Wynette's one of those things where like I think I kind of like it for how it sounds and the era and within the context, but a lot of the time, like, you know, like Stand By Your Man and stuff, like I don't agree with her at all. I think that it's quite old fashioned, not in a way that I especially resonates with them, but I still really like the songs, and so it's one of those things where it's a different culture, really, but you can still appreciate and enjoy the songs. So this is Divorce, or as it's spelled, Divorce. So, our little boy is 4 years old and quite a little man. So we spell out the words we don't want him to understand, like T-O-Y or maybe S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E. But the words we're hiding from him now tear the heart right out of me. R-D-I-V-O-R-C-E becomes final today. Me and little J-O-E will be going away. I love you both, and this will be pure H-E-double-L for me. Oh, I wish that we could stop this D-I-V-O-R-C-E. Watch him smile, he thinks it's Christmas or his 5th birthday. And he thinks C-U-S-T-O-D-Y spells fun or play. I spell out all the hurting words and turn my head when I speak, 'cause I can spell away this hurt that's dripping down my cheek. R-D-I-V-O-R-C-E becomes final today, and me and little J-O-E we'll be going away. I love you both, and this will be pure HELL for me. Oh, I wish that we could stop this DIVORCE. So I hope you enjoyed that, Spoop, and thank you for requesting that one. If anyone has requests and I know the song, or I feel comfortable singing it, because there are songs that I just don't like. I might know them, but like, you know, you just you don't always feel comfortable. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. So I haven't, no. So another. I haven't heard that one actually. I'll have to have a listen to it. But feel free to post it in my Discord. You can post it in music. It's about a dog. I'll have to have a listen to that one. So the next song I'm gonna sing. So my housemate, I don't have a housemate. I used to have a housemate when I lived in a shared house. I am a really good friend of mine, Lucy. She is a fantastic singer, and I hope one day, eventually, when I've got a setup to do so, to have her on here, and obviously after lockdown, to sing, because she's an amazing singer. I think it'd be really great to have her on. Maybe we can sing some stuff with her. She sings in an amazing funk band, and yeah, they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And she introduced me to a really great singer called Sharon Jones. Now, you might find that if you hear some of her music, you kind of recognise the sound, and that's because the Dap Tones, is it the Dap Kings? Yeah, the Dap Kings, that's it. They were Amy Winehouse's backing band. Now, they were actually Sharon Jones's backing first, but like when Amy Winehouse became popular, Sharon was quite, she was absolutely fine for Amy to tour with them. And a lot of the sound that you hear on like Back to Black, that album is really driven by, the sound of the album is very much driven by their accompaniment. So there's Dap Jones, Dap Kings. But yeah, Sharon Jones was a fantastic soul singer. She died only a couple of years ago actually. But she's a real example of like, it's never too late to start singing. She didn't really start her singing career, I think, until she was in her 40s. And she had this amazing voice. So many fantastic songs. So I really do recommend listening to Sharon Jones. But this song is called How Long Do I Have to Wait for You? How long do I have to wait for you, honey? For a girl like me can move on. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey? For I can say that you're gone. Every hour seems like a day, and every day is like a year, and every week is an eternity. Well, I get lonely, baby, when you're not here. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey? For a girl like me can move on. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey? For I can say that you're gone. Won't you let me know, yeah? I'm in an awful state, baby. You said you'd love me so, but I just don't know how long I can wait. How long do I have to wait for you, honey? For I can say that you're gone. I asked your mama, I asked your papa, your friends, your preacher and your boss. No one knows where you're gone to, baby. If you're coming back to me, or we're together, or are we lost? Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey? For a girl like me can move on. Baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey? For I can say that you're gone. Won't you let me know, yeah? I'm in an awful state, baby. You said you'd love me so, but I just don't know how long I can wait. So yeah, I love that song. Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. Sharon Jones no longer alive, but her music is she's got a fantastic catalogue of songs. And Hey Immortal Phoenix, we're doing some a cappella singing. I might sing some more of her stuff later on in the evening. Let's see. What else can we do? I might do some of my own songs later on as well. I have written a few. I've written more than a few. I just can't remember all of them. So that's more the issue. But yeah. Let's do. Okay, so I'm sort of weaving my way through my favourites. Let's go back. By the way, if you have any suggestions of songs, if I know the song well enough, then I will sing it. I just have to be comfortable singing it. If I don't, then I can always listen to it for another time. So let's revisit my cassette tape that I was given when I was 3. I don't know that song, I'm afraid, Spoop. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of songs I don't know. My music tastes, they're quite broad in some ways, but then there's a whole load of stuff that I just don't know for some reason. But if you do, feel free to suggest stuff, everyone, and just, if the worst that can happen is I don't know it and I can listen to it, and if it's something that I enjoy or feel comfortable singing, then I'll sing it another time. Provided you want me to do more singing streams, like, I'm not going to presume that you do, so you have to tell me. Or tell me via watching and chatting, and but that's kind of, I enjoy singing, so I'm always going to sing anyway. It's just a question of whether you'll be there at the same time. So back to the cassette tape. So this cassette tape was what I was given when I was 3, of my favourite songs at the time, and they were mainly sort of songs that my parents listened to, so they weren't always contemporary to 3-year-old me, but I still really enjoyed them. Again, I don't really know that one, Spoop. I know it exists, but I don't. Yeah, it's not my. It's also I don't know if my voice necessarily suits Olivia Newton-John's stuff. So yeah, probably not that one, and I don't. Well, especially not tonight since I don't know it. But yeah, I'll definitely listen to these. I just can't promise to sing them. So I have to know the song. But keep trying. So one of the songs on this cassette tape was Moonlight Shadow by Mike Oldfield, and I just really loved it, and I used to sing along to it in the car a lot. And yeah, it's Mike Oldfield, and then I think it's Maggie O'Reilly was the singer. Yeah, it's a nice song. I like it. I recommend listening to it. I think was it late 70s that it was written, but I'm not 100% sure about that one. So feel free to look it up and correct me if you find out otherwise. But yeah, so this is Moonlight Shadow. And I'm not singing Anyone Can Fall in Love by Anita Dobson, Spoop. I'm not singing the EastEnders theme tune. No, that's not happening. Even though I do know that one, I refuse to sing it. I don't like it. It's not. I've seen Anita Dobson at a pantomime, actually. Right, I'm going to sing Moonlight Shadow now, and I'll read stuff afterwards. The last that ever she saw him, carried away by a moonlight shadow, he passed on worried and warning. Carried away by a moonlight shadow, lost in a riddle that Saturday night. Far away on the other side, he was caught in the middle of a desperate fight, and she couldn't find how to push through the trees that whisper in the evening. Carried away by a moonlight shadow, sing a song of sorrow and grieving. carried away by a moonlight shadow. All she saw was a silhouette of a gun. Far away on the other side, he was shot 6 times by a man on the run, and she couldn't find how to push through. I stayed, I prayed, see you in heaven far away. I stayed, I prayed, see you in heaven one day, 4 a.m. in the morning. Carried away by a moonlight shadow, I watched your vision forming. Carried away by a moonlight shadow, star moved slowly in the silvery night. Far away on the other side, will you come to terms with me this night? But she couldn't find how to push through. I stayed, I prayed, see you in heaven far away. I stayed, I prayed, see you in heaven one day. Caught in the middle of 105. The night was heavy and the air was alive, but she couldn't find how to push through. Carried away by a moonlight shadow. Carried away by a moonlight shadow. There we go. It's kind of difficult, that one, with the... There's a bit towards the end where it's lots of instrumentals and stuff, but it's a nice song, and the music video is quite cool. I think it has an owl in it. Not in the song, in the music video. Let's see. I've still got a fair few that I haven't. Oh yeah, let's delve into an embarrassing chapter of my past. So there's a couple of reasons. Again, I know there's a few Diana Ross songs I know, but that is not one of them that I know. Yeah, sorry, Spoop. I'm afraid your suggestions so far, except for Stay, I haven't been able to honour them. So, well, maybe... Oh, and Divorce by Tammy Wynette. So that's not bad going, of all the songs out there in the world. So basically, when I was in... Oh, okay. Okay, so I haven't seen The Land Before Time either, so... Yeah. I'm clearly an uncultured individual. What was I going to say? Yeah. So, when I was in secondary school, there was a performance of Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and this song isn't from that, but in order to audition for it, we just had to choose a song, a couple of verses, and sing that. And I chose One and Only by Adele, and I remember that the timing of it, was it traumatic as a child? Yeah, I can imagine actually knowing a little bit about it. So basically at the time that I was auditioning, this was like, I think a load of new people had just joined the year. And I was the only openly gay person in the year up to this point. And this guy joined the year. And I think everyone just kind of in their head assumed that same sexuality equals they must go out. So this became like this whole running thing. And it got quite awkward, to be very honest. Classic school drama. But basically, I was practicing this song in the common room, and unbeknownst to me, he was sitting there, and so everyone drew the conclusion that I was singing this to him, and so I'm afraid I cannot hear this song now without bringing back that humiliation. I was not, actually. I was singing it to a window, because frankly, no man good enough for my voice. No, I'm joking. I'm not that smug. But it's just a rather funny little anecdote to go with it. Yeah, it's funny, like school, everything that seemed dramatic then just is absolutely not dramatic now. So yeah, obviously to a teenager, those were the biggest of deals. But I sung this song I also remember practicing it very loudly in my bedroom and my dad shouting, "I can hear you from outside the house." We need a story time. Spook, there's a lot of stories that I'm quite happy to tell you in private, but not going to necessarily share on my stream. Not for any particular reason other than my own. There are always, we all have stories that we wish to keep to ourselves. We've all been teenagers and we've all been melodramatic. Let's put it that way. So this song is coloured in my mind by that, but it is a great song. And yeah, so it's One and Only by Adele, which I was not singing to this guy. Okay, I was not singing it to anyone in particular. Just to put that out there, it's just a good song. I just like the song. But yeah, so here we go. You've been on my mind. I grow fonder every day, lose myself in time. Just thinking of your face, God only knows why it's taken me so long to let my doubts go. You're the only one that I want. I don't know why I'm scared. I've been here before. Every feeling, every word, I've imagined it all. You'll never know if you never try to forget your past and simply be mine. I dare you to let me be your one and only. I promise I'm worthy to hold in your arms. So come on and give me the chance to prove I am the one who can walk that mile until the end starts. If I've been on your mind, you hang on every word I say. Lose yourself in time. At the mention of my name, will I ever know how it feels to hold you close and have you tell me whichever road I choose you'll go. I don't know why I'm scared, 'cause we've been here before. With every feeling, every word, I've imagined it all. You'll never know if you never try to forget your past and simply be mine. I dare you to let me be your one and only. I promise I'm worthy to hold in your arms. So come on and give me the chance to prove I am the one who can walk that mile until the end starts. I know it ain't easy giving up your heart. I know it ain't easy giving up your heart. I know it ain't easy giving up your heart. I know it ain't easy giving up your heart. I dare you to let me be your one and only. I promise I'm worthy to hold in your arms. So come on and give me the chance to prove I am the one who can walk that mile until the end starts. Come on and give me the chance to prove I am the one who can walk that mile until the end starts. I hope you enjoyed that one. In answer to your question, Spoop, Adele has been around since 2009. That song was released in 2011, and I was 16, nearly 17 when that was released. So, yeah, I'm 26. So, 2011, I was that old, 16. Because it's 10 years ago. And I'm 26. So, yeah. I don't know that one, and that was the only one of hers on Twitch Sings, and it was also the one, I just didn't know it. Which is really annoying. I don't know a lot, there are quite a few Adele songs that I don't know, so apologies. Yeah. My music taste is quite mixed and odd. There's a lot of like quite well-known stuff missing, and then there's a lot of like really peculiar things. What? I've got a few others. Let me just stretch. I don't know that one. Sorry, Spoop. You're making me look bad. It's not your fault. I'm making me look bad. Let me... Do you know what? It's actually... Puppet on a string. I kind of know it. It's not that well suited to my voice, if I'm honest. It's not really a beautiful song. I have affection for it because of Eurovision, but I wouldn't say it's like it's not that fun to sing, personally. Like, that's just me, maybe. It's an enjoyable song. I do like it. I just... Okay. The lyrics of this are... Okay. I will only indulge this one because, well, again, this was on the cassette tape. And I think my parents must have been so bemused at why 3-year-old me liked this song. I might have to tell Becca. Oh no, she's offline anyway. But Becca appreciates this song, you see. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh God, here we go. Thanks so much, Spoop. So basically, this song is by Charlene. I've Never Been to Me, and there's two parts of this that I take issue with. One is the lyrics. The lyrics are just ridiculous. And it's just, yeah, it's absurd, and I don't really agree. I think Becca's lurking, but so I don't know if she's actually. I'm not sure she's actually here. And then there's the other thing, which is the singer herself. She had some very odd views, and she was quite conservative, I think, in many ways. But nonetheless, I still I don't know why, I just really enjoyed this song when I was little. And when I was 3, I wasn't really conscious of many of these things. So it's only really later on in life that I've kind of realised what a ridiculous song it is. But I do have a strong affection for it. And it's one of those songs where you just have to kind of overact it a little bit. So, Spoop, if I lose followers because of this, I'm blaming you. Because it's a terrible song, but I love it. It's one of those ones that I just... love to hate. So there we go. Hey lady, you lady, cursing at your life. You're a discontented mother and a regimented wife. I've no doubt you dream about the things you'll never do. But I wish someone had to talk to me like I wanna talk to you. Ooh, I've been to Georgia and California and anywhere I could run. I took the hand of a preacher man and we made love in the sun. But I ran out of places and friendly faces because I had to be free. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. Please, lady, don't just walk away. 'Cause I have this need to tell you why I'm all alone today. I can see so much of me still living in your eyes. Won't you share a part of a weary heart that has lived a million lives? Oh, I've been to Nice and the Isle of Greece when I sip champagne on a yacht. I move like Harlow in Monte Carlo and show them what I've got. I've been undressed by kings and I've seen some things that a woman ain't supposed to see. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. Okay, here's the talking bit. Hey, you know what paradise is? It's a lie. A fantasy we created about people and places as we like them to be. But you know what truth is? It's that little baby you're holding, and it's that man you fought with this morning, the same one you're gonna make love to tonight. That's truth. That's love. Oh, so shit. Sometimes I've been to crying for unborn children that might have made me complete. But I took the sweet life and never knew I'd be bitter from the sweet. I spend my life exploring the subtle whoring that costs too much to be free. Hey lady, I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. I've been to paradise, never been to me. I hope you're happy, Spoop. That bit in the middle, it's like, hey, you know what paradise is? It's a lie. Oh, Charlene. You are weird. Very weird. So, yeah. It's a fantastic song in that it's just horrendous, but it's brilliant. So it's cheesy, and the I think it was 70s. It was originally released. It was re-released in the 80s, I think. And she has this massive, like, you know, classic, like, 70s curly, like, wavy hair. Like, it wouldn't be out of place in, like, I don't know, Logan's Run or the original Westworld or like just any film, like Poseidon Adventure. It's real. Can I save No More I Love You Spook, because I haven't warmed up, and I prefer to sing that one in head register, and I'd want to be standing up for that, and I'm quite tired, so I don't really want to be, but I will do that one another time. Also, without backing track, I need to have a think about how I would actually sing that one, because a lot of that is carried by the actual backing track and the so I might have to park that one for now and have a think about it. But yes, in principle, I have no objection to that one. So let's go for another artist that I think it's unlikely you'll know. That's quite a hard one to sing a cappella, Spoop. It's not like it's a dance song, like it needs a backing track. I tell you what though, I can give you another Lulu song in return. I can give you To Sir With Love. I can give you that. That is Lulu, isn't it? Yeah. Is that an acceptable trade? I mean, it's still Lulu. Just like think in your head when you're thinking of these songs, think, would this sound good without any backing track? If the answer is no, it's probably not the best one for me to sing on the stream, but it might be one that I can do when I eventually... So I'll tell you my plan. So at some point this year, I'm hoping to move house to in a position where I can actually kit out a room with streaming stuff, and also once lockdown's over, I can then also have someone accompanying me. So it means that I can have a guitarist or something who can sing as well, and or a keyboard or something, just something to kind of add a bit more. But in the meantime, we're going for a cappella stuff that works without instrumentals. So that's eventually we'll get to a place where almost any song is possible. But for the meantime, we're sticking with stuff that I can do. We're sticking with sort of stuff that I can fairly easily sing along to without any backing track. And some there's all sorts of reasons as to why it can be difficult to sing without a backing track. So it just depends on the song. Excuse me, that was an ugly drinking noise. I'm getting warts and all this evening. So yeah, To Sir With Love is from the film To Sir With Love. It took me far too long to work that one out, as in far too long to realise that was the name of the film. But there we go. It's a great song. Not that long ago, they sung it on Saturday Night Live, the two of the cast members. It was kind of like a goodbye to Barack Obama. Actually, that was 4 years ago, so that was a while ago. I mean, not ages. But it's a great song. It's just I just like the sort of atmosphere of the song. Those schoolgirl days of telling tales and biting nails are gone, but in my mind I know they will still live on and on. But how do you thank someone who has taken you from crayons to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. If you wanted the sky, I'd write across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high. To Sir With Love, the time has come for closing books, and long last looks must end. And as I leave, I know that I'm leaving my best friend. A friend who taught me right from wrong and weak from strong. That's a lot to learn. What can I give you in return? If you wanted the moon, I would try to make a start, but I would rather you let me give my heart to Sir With Love. So I didn't realise there's actually a longer version, and I have not heard the third verse, but that's the version that's related to the film and the live version, so we'll go with that one. But yeah. So that's a good song. I enjoy that one. Let's see. Okay, another one. So this is a band that I listened to a lot for a very long time. Again, from about 2011 onwards, and they've been going for over 20 years now. Actually, now I think about it, but I haven't known them for that long. And there are two sisters from Alabama called the Pierces, and I think some of the artists that I've sung this evening, I'll probably go through a couple of their songs because I really enjoy them, and they've got so many that there's plenty for me to sing on another stream. The Pierces, I saw them live. I've seen them live a few times, and I've just always really enjoyed I've just always really enjoyed their performance. There's something really eerie about them. They do amazing harmonies. Some of it's like you can clearly sort of hear influences from like Simon and Garfunkel and the Mamas and Papas, but there's also like a really distinctive, ethereal kind of magical kind of atmosphere. If you like, it's kind of it's just kind of this kind of weird old America kind of feel mixed with a bit of ABBA. It's very unusual. It's kind of I can't quite pinpoint it, but you can hear the influences. There's Fleetwood Mac in there as well. There's plenty of like you can hear those sorts of influences wired into the songs. Let's do Kissing You Goodbye. So this is a great song. I mean, Kissing You Goodbye, the Pierces, that is. So I hope you like this song, and I do recommend checking out their music because they've got, I don't know how many albums they've got, but it's quite a lot now. Their last one was released, well, they've been on a bit of a hiatus, and I think they've got back together from time to time. I mean, as sisters, it's kind of relatively easy for them to. But yeah, they've also got solo careers, so it's Alison and Catherine Pierce. But yeah, I'm a big fan of their music, and they did quite well for a time in the UK. Let's see, Kissing You Goodbye. Yeah, let's do that one. Young love waits at the window, and I said go home, 'cause he don't know it's not his problem, and he don't know I'm not alone. Clock strikes 3 in the morning, and I lie sleepless, 'cause he don't know I broke my promise, and he don't know I've done this. In the early light, I found you with a bottle by your side. I can see by your eyes, you know that I'm kissing you goodbye. I'm kissing you goodbye. What now? That is the question, but it's not up to you. So I think I will leave you guessing. After all you put me through. In the early light, I found you with a bottle by your side. I can see by your eyes, you know that I'm kissing you goodbye. I'm kissing you goodbye. I'm kissing you goodbye. In the early light, I found you with a bottle by your side. I can see by your eyes, you know that I'm kissing you goodbye. I'm kissing you goodbye. I'm kissing you goodbye. So yeah, that's the Pierces. I really like their music. So definitely I recommend checking them out. Let me know what you think of this stream. I know it's a bit odd and a bit different to like, well, it's just yeah, it's not necessarily. A lot of music streams on Twitch, they've got an accompaniment, they've got proper setup, and I don't have any of that. I've just got a microphone and the old vocal cords and my diaphragmatic core. So I can't do as much as I think some people can. But I'd be interested to know if you enjoy this, because that will determine how often I do this. But yeah, I enjoy singing, so from my perspective it's like I sing anyway, so it's just a question of, whether it's something that becomes a regular thing, like weekly, or whether it's something less often, or I don't know, I kind of really want to leave that one up to you, because my enjoyment of singing is not altered either way. I like singing. Let's see. I think the fact that I've gone this long without singing a Kirsty Mccoll song is remarkable. So Kirsty Mccoll is my favourite singer, and there is no competition really in that rank. I just really like her songs. And I think I kind of I'd heard her music quite a lot when I was younger, when I was little. My parents had a best of album of hers. But I think when I was older, when I was about 18, I kind of really properly discovered her music a lot more. And I think some of that's characterised by the tragedy of her death to an extent, but I think actually more than that is actually, I don't know, just the kind of the way she wrote her songs. Like one of my favourite things about her songs is that they're upbeat songs with depressing lyrics. Like she talks about real life. It's very honest lyricism. It's very funny. Very witty, but there's a huge amount of vulnerability, and I just think she expresses in a music, she expresses feelings in a way that I think is very natural, which is using humour to kind of sometimes mask some of the tragedy of things. So I'll probably sing like a couple of hers during what remains of the stream. But if you don't know Kirsty Mccoll, definitely recommend checking her out. Her music is, for me, it's just in a different level of like lyrical. She was just a very lyrically talented person. And the first song I'm going to sing from her is called "They Don't Know." Now you might know the Tracy Ullman version. Tracy Ullman, who you'll know as a comedian now, but she had a singing career once upon a time in the early 80s. And this song, "They Don't Know," was actually Kirsty Mccoll. I think she wrote it when she was like 16 in a kind of rush. Or maybe it's a bit older. She was a bit older than that. But it was a real, like, it didn't take her very long to write. She lied and said to the record company, "Yeah, I have loads of songs," and put this together pretty last minute, which makes it all the more amazing that the song that it is. And then Tracy Ullman actually made it a big hit in 1983, I want to say. But on the actual track, when she goes "baby," that's not Tracy Ullman singing that's Kirsty Mccoll, because Tracy Ullman couldn't sing the high top note. Thank you Dark and Light God for the follow, and thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, Kirsty Mccoll is definitely my favourite singer, and "They Don't Know" is like, it's a classic, like, it's a bit 60s style kind of teenage love song, so there's a cliche about it, but I think it was written deliberately with that in mind. So this is "They Don't Know." Free Bird. I don't know. I don't think I know that one, Becca. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I probably do if I heard it, but Becca, you missed "I've Never Been to Me." Right, I'm going to sing "They Don't Know" by Kirsty Mccoll first. You've been around for such a long time now, or maybe I could leave you, but I don't know how. And why should I be lonely every night when I can be with you? Oh yes, you make it right, and I don't listen to the guys who say that you're bad for me and I should turn you away, 'cause they don't know about us, and they've never heard of love. I get a feeling when I look at you, wherever you go now, I wanna be there too. They say we're crazy, but I just don't care, and if they keep on talking, still they get nowhere, so I don't Mind if they don't understand when I look at you and you hold my hand, 'cause they don't know about us, and they've never heard of love. Why should it matter to us if they don't approve? We should just take our chances while we've got nothing to lose. Baby, there's no need for living in the past. Now I've found good love and gonna make it last. I tell the others not to bother me, 'cause when they look at you, they don't see what I see. No, I don't. Listen to their wasted lines. Got my eyes wide open and I see the signs, but they don't know about us, and they've never heard of love. No, I don't. Listen to their wasted lines. Got my eyes wide open and I see the signs, 'cause they don't know about us, and they've never heard of love. So yeah, that was Kirsty Mccoll's very first record, and yeah, it's a great song. It's very catchy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you. What was I doing? But yeah, I'm a big fan of Kirsty Mccoll. Anyone who knows me well will know I'm obsessed. I've got like... Okay, Winner Takes It All. I do know that one. Do you know what? I'm just going to get some more water. Bear with. Let me just get the lyrics up, because otherwise it's going to be hopeless. Excuse me. Yeah, so one thing I was saying earlier was, like, in terms of songs that I can sing a cappella, think about how would the song sound a cappella, and that will determine as to whether I say yes to it or not. Sometimes it might be that I learn stuff for another time. That's always a possibility. If I don't know it or don't necessarily feel I can sing it today. Which is partly why I sort of in advance had a little think of some songs that I could do, so that didn't have nothing to sing. I mean, I always have something to sing, but there we go. So we'll do the Winner Takes It All then. I don't wanna talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more race to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there. But I was a fool, playing by the rules. The gods may throw the dice, their minds as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, The loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? But tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you. But what can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide, the likes of me abide. Spectators of the show, always staying low. The game is on again. A lover or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. I don't wanna talk if it makes you feel bad, and I understand you've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel sad, seeing me so tense, no self-confidence. But you see, the winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. So the winner takes it all, and the loser has to fall. Throw the dice, cold as ice, way down here, someone dear. No, I'm not doing the Pierce Brosnan version of SOS. Pierce Brosnan's voice is terrible. Sorry, Pierce Brosnan, but we're not having that. We're not having that. It's not happening. I'm sorry, but we can't. We just can't do it. Okay? Okay. Let's not do 2 ABBA in a row. Goodbye, Ape in the Roof. Thank you for tuning in. Right. I don't know that one, Spoop. You're suggesting a lot of songs that I've never heard of, so yeah, I've never heard these. Let's see if I can do. Nope, don't know that one, Spoop. Also, I don't know if these are songs, like, I know that, like, I don't know these songs, but, like, think about a cappella. Think carefully. Or maybe they are suitable, but they don't sound like... That one doesn't sound like it from the title. Right. Maybe another time. I don't know that one very well. Like, also, it's quite difficult because I'd have to change the key of it, and I need to think about what key's right because I haven't sung it before. Because it starts. It's quite low, unless I sing it up, and I'm not. I don't know. Yeah. I might sing one song in head register though. Let's give I'll Be There a go. Let's see. Can I? So I'll Be There is in the Jackson 5 one. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you, build my world of dreams around you. So glad I found you. I'll be there with a love so strong. I'll be your strength. You know I'll keep holding on. Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Togetherness, it's all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there to protect you with an unselfish love that respects you. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you, build my world of dreams around you. So glad, baby. I'll be there with a love so strong. I'll be your strength. You know I'll keep holding on. If you should ever find someone new, I know he better be good to you. 'Cause if he doesn't, then I'll be there. Don't you know, baby, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Just look over your shoulders. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Well, I thought I'd give that a go once. I did that on Twitch Sings quite a lot. I have no idea how that sounded, but there we go. I don't know if I'm going to sing for ages longer, but we'll see. Bam, 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 bam. Let's have a look. I kind of want to do... I do enjoy singing Motown. Let's do Jolene. That's not Motown. It just came into my head. Let's have some water. Yeah, I love the song. I don't know many people who dislike it. Yeah, I can do Summertime Sadness after Jolene. Summertime Sadness is probably my favourite of Lana's. Right, let's do Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair with ivory skin, eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I could easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene. Okay, so you wanted something by Lana Del Rey, so let's do Summertime Sadness. So I don't know exactly how long I'm going to stream for, but we'll see. It's only 9:45, but I think probably I'll stop somewhere between 9 and 10. But that sort of depends. Like if I get raided or something, then I'm certainly happy to go for a bit longer. But let's see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, as it is still. Well, it's still early days. Right. Let me just do a bit of a stretch. Ooh. It's been a long week. This chair is very comfortable. Don't let me fall asleep. Right. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best. I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Got my hair up real big, beauty queen style, high heels off, I'm feeling alive. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm on fire, I feel it everywhere, nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, oh. I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. Got my bad baby by my heavenly side. I know if I go, I die happy tonight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm on fire. I feel it everywhere, nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, oh. Think I love you forever, like the stars miss the sun in the morning sky. Later's better than ever. Even if you're gone, I'm gonna drive. I've got that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, oh, oh. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby you're the best. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, oh, oh. Hey chef, how you doing? Thank you. So yeah, we're just doing some a cappella singing. That was a suggestion by Spoop. Right. What was I gonna do next? So I'm doing songs I know. People are allowed to suggest songs, but if I don't know them, then I will say so. So feel free to suggest a song, but if I don't know it, then I will say as much. Or sometimes it's just songs I just can't sing. What was I gonna? Oh, there was a song in my head. Oh yeah, let's do another Amy Winehouse one. Let's do Back to Black. This is a nice one to sing. So how long have we been streaming for? Oh no. So nearly 2 hours. I forgot I set up the uptime. Right, let's sing Back to Black. Amy Winehouse is definitely one of my favourite singers. I think it's really sad what happened to her, but I think the vulnerability of her music really does shine through in the songs, and I think, yeah, you can really hear clearly that vulnerability. So yeah, there's something very touching about them songs. Right, so this is Back to Black. He left no time to regret, kept his dick wet with his same old safe bet. Me and my head high and my tears dry, get on without my guy. You went back to what you knew, so far removed from all that we went through. And I tread a troubled track. My odds are stacked. I go back to black. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to. I go back to us. I love you much. It's not enough. You love below, and I love puff. And life is like a pipe, and I'm a tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to black. Black, 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 black. I go back to. I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to black. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Any more suggestions? I do have other ones that I want to sing. What was I gonna... Oh god, I had one. What was I gonna sing? Oh god, it slipped up my head. Oh, it's another one from the cassette tape. This is Family Man by Mike Oldfield. Yeah, this was another one that was on my cassette tape when I was 3. I've never really actually thought about the lyrics, but I probably still won't. But yeah, so I enjoyed this one when I was little for some reason. So I'm singing it for you now. She had sulky smile, she took a standard pose as she presented herself. She had sultry eyes, she made it perfectly plain that she would hiss for a price. But he said, leave me alone, I'm a family man, and my bark is much worse than my bite. He said, leave me alone, I'm a family man. If you push me too far, I just might. She wore hurt surprise as she would check her makeup to protect herself. She showed less than pride, she made it totally clear that she would hiss for advice. But he said, leave me alone, I'm a family man, and my bark is much worse than my bite. Please just leave me alone, I'm a family man. If you push me too far, I just might. She gave him a look that would have worked on any other man inside. He could not mistake, she wanted to go back him and spend the night. But he said, leave me alone, I'm a family man, and my bark is much worse than my bite. Please just leave me alone, I'm a family man. If you push me too far, I just might. She turned, tossed her head, and then she started to make a final exit line. She showed real disdain, as if explaining again she could be his for a price. But he said, leave me alone, I'm a family man, and my bark is much worse than my bite. She said, leave me alone, I'm a family man. If you push me too far, I just might. So yeah, there we go. It has an instrumental, various instrumental bits, which is why that did not take that long. I'm just thinking back to the cassette tape. Ah, I know one that we haven't sung. Spoopy is still there. You'd like this one. No matter how hard I try. Let's do Believe by Cher, but I'm going to do it in a slightly different way. Good. I don't know the Adam Lambert version, so I can't do that one, I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't. Okay, well, that was sort of what I was intending to do anything, but I don't think that's his thing. I think that lots of people have done that, so I think, yeah. But I know he has done a version, I just have never listened to it. But I'm sure it's excellent. Let me just... Right, here we go. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. Oh, you see, now I've forgotten the lyrics. Hang on, I need to bring them up. See, I know them. There we go. Is it playing? I don't want it to be playing. When you open up like web pages like with lyrics on, sometimes it... Okay. Just gonna have to trust it. Yeah, no, I was right. My instinct was correct with the lyrics. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. But after all you've said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think it's strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think it's strong enough, no. What am I supposed to do? sit around and wait for you. Well, I can't do that, and there's no turning back. I need time to move on. I need love to feel strong. 'Cause I've got time to think it through. And maybe I'm too good for you. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think it's strong enough. No, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think it's strong enough. No, well, I know that I'll get through this. 'Cause I know that I am strong. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. No, I don't need you anymore. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think it's strong enough. No, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. So yeah, that's the slower version of Share. What other? So yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. Let's do. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do my favorite song, which is a Kirsty Mccoll song. And it's called "Don't Come the Cowboy with Me, Sonny Jim." It's a great song. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite song ever. The lyrics are brilliant. I wrote my dissertation on it actually. It's a very clever song. I think it's sort of a waltz kind of, and it's kind of country-esque, but like most of her songs, it's very much it's a parody. No, not a parody. That's the wrong word. It's kind of like it takes a lot of cliches out of the genre, but it's ultimately a very sincere song, and the way she sings it is you get quite a lot of vulnerability out of it, but at the same time the lyrics are very entertaining as well. So it's a real it's a real mixture in terms of like, it's hard to know what to make of it really, but it's a brilliant song. So this is "Don't Come the Cowboy with Me, Sonny Jim," and this is my favorite ever song. Some boys with warm beds and cold, cold hearts can make you feel nothing at all. They'll never remember and they'll never mind if you're counting the cracks in the wall. They're quick and they're greedy, they never feel guilty, they don't know the meaning of hurt. The boots just go back on the socks that had stayed on. The next time they see you, they treat you like dirt. The next time they treat you like dirt. Now don't come the cowboy with me, Sonny Jim. I know lots of those and you're not one of them. There's a light in your eyes, tells me somebody's in, and you won't come the cowboy with me. Don't be too rough on my cold, cold heart. It's all I've got left to me now. I fell out of favour with heaven somewhere, and I'm here for the hell of it now. Some girls play cowboys and some boys play harder to get, but they're got just the same. They smile and say cheese, they're so eager to please, but they'll never remember your name. The names and the places all change, but don't come the cowboy with me, Sonny Jim. I know lots of those, and you're not one of them. There's a light in your eyes, tells me somebody's in, and you won't come the cowboy with me. Did somebody tell you I'm lonely as hell? I didn't expect you to know me so well. If I learned a lesson, it's how to bounce back again. Sometimes I bounce off the wall, and sometimes my head hits the floor. So don't come the cowboy with me, Sonny Jim. I know lots of those, and you're not one of them. There's a light in your eyes, tells me somebody's in, and you won't come the cowboy. Oh, don't come the cowboy with me, Sonny Jim. I know lots of those, and you're not one of them. There's a light in your eyes, tells me somebody's in, and you won't come the cowboy with me. Yeah, that is my favourite ever song. Yeah, I love singing that one. And yeah, it's definitely, yeah, it's a fantastic song. I'm sure I'll find time, I might well find time to sing another Kirsty Mccoll song before the end of the stream, but we'll see. It depends how long I stream for, I guess. We've done 2.25 hours. I'm just going to get some more water, so I'll be back in a moment. Let me just put my old Be Right Back screen on. Bear with me a moment. I'm back, everybody, I'm back. Let me just put the... There we go. I have returned. Right. Okay, right. Let's see. Nice boop. Oh, it's raining quite hard outside. Right, let's have a look. What other songs? Sorry, I'm just having a little think. Wait, what? Don't think I understand you right now. Oh, thinking face, thinking. Rain on theme, Lady Gaga. That did make me laugh. God, there's. Do you know what? Before the stream, I should have written down all of the ones I thought of. Oh, there was loads and loads. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, I missed that bit. Yeah, it's pouring with rain outside. Well, we do live in the same island, so there's a reasonable chance that would happen. So I don't think I'm going to go for ages longer. I think what we'll do is we'll go till past unless I get raided. I think that's the deal I'm going to make with you. I'm not doing Puff the Magic Dragon. As much as I love it, I'm not going to. Oh god, there's so many in my head. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to have a. No, let me just have a look at my record collection here. Florence. I haven't done any Florence and the Machine. Let's see if there's any. Oh, thanks for the resub, Becca. Beach. Uh, 7 months, blimey. Becca, what would you like me to sing? I do have. It has to be a song that I know, so maybe pick one that we've sung together that is suitable for a cappella singing. But you can you can pick a song. I was just thinking that, yeah. Bam 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 bam. I'm not singing the national anthem of Switzerland. What did I just say? I said stuff that we've like maybe stuff that you think I know. Why would I know the national anthem of Switzerland? Becca, I love you very much, but there are lines. I will not sing the national anthem of Switzerland. But yeah. No, I don't know that one. Do I seem like someone? Do I seem like someone who would know that song? I'm not. Yeah. What about Wuthering Heights? Praise to the Lord the Almighty. Hymn time. I don't know all hymns. I feel like there's extremes. There's extremes, and you're going for exact opposites. There's no middle ground. What are we going for? Do I even know that one? Again, people keep suggesting. It's not. That's just. I actually don't know that one. I don't know that one. I went to a school where we sung very, very old-fashioned hymns. Well, I don't call myself a God-fearing Christian, funnily enough, Becca. I think you're very well aware of that. Yeah, I would say that's not the best. Thank you for the bit. It's an angry bit. I love it. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to do Wuthering Heights, but I'm going to sing it in like a lower register so that I don't kill you all. Because I feel like I think I can make Wuthering Heights work. We did sing it together as well, and then we can imagine the dance moves as well. Don't know if I'm quite willing to do all the dance moves. But this is a tribute to you, Becca. Out on the wildly windy moors we'd roll and fall in green. You had a temper like my jealousy, too hard, too greedy. How could you leave me when I needed to possess you? I hated you, I loved you too. Bad dreams in the night. You told me I was going to lose the fight, leave behind my wuthering heights, Heathcliff. It's me, your Kathy, I've come home, I'm so cold, let me into your window, Heathcliff. It's me, your Kathy, I've come home, I'm so cold, let me into your window. Oh, it gets dark, it gets lonely on the other side from you. I pine a lot, I find a lot falls through without you. I'm coming back, love, cruel Heathcliff, my one dream, my only master. Too long I roamed in the night. I'm coming back to his side to put it right. I'm coming home to wuthering heights, Heathcliff. It's me, your Kathy, I've come home, I'm so cold, let me into your window, Heathcliff. It's me, your Kathy, I've come home, I'm so cold, let me into your window. Ooh, let me have it, let me grab your soul away. Ooh, let me have it, let me grab your soul away. You know, it's me, Kathy, Heathcliff. It's me, Kathy, I've come home, I'm so cold, let me into your window, Heathcliff. It's me, Kathy, I've come home, I'm so cold, let me into your window. And then, there's a lot of instrumentals. And then like this, and then this, and then this, and like a lot of that, and that, and that, and then more that. Yeah. And then like all of those moves. One day I will stand up singing again another time. I just can't be bothered right now. Thank you. That was a real improv on the spot one, so I think there was a few issues with it, but you know what? So me and Becca sang that once, and it was a magical duet on Twitch Sings. I think you'll agree. Right. Oh God, one. Okay. Am I singing the clean version or the rude version? Because when I was little, obviously I didn't hear the rude one, because they replaced the word fuck with have. So in my head, I've just like I can't Okay. I'll see what happens when I get to the word. That's the real test. So the Beautiful South. So actually, I'm really pleased you picked this one because I've forgotten about it. But the Beautiful South are a band that my parents used to play in the car all the time when I was little. There was like 3 albums that we listened to on our way to Scotland, because we used to go up to the Highlands, up near Torridon. And I spent probably like my first 3 birthdays up there. And we used to listen to The Beautiful South, The Spice Girls, and ABBA. Those 3 were in the car. And this was one of the songs I listened to. So I've got strong affection for The Beautiful South because it was just at that sort of time. So yeah, Don't Marry Her is a great song. Think of you with pipe and slippers, think of her in bed, laying there just watching telly, think of me instead. I'll never grow so old and flabby, that could never be. Don't marry her, fuck me. And your love light shines like cardboard, and your work shoes are glistening. She's a PhD and I told you so, you got a knighted and I'm not listening. So grab your... I've just remembered. Sorry, I just have to interrupt. In the clean version, she'll grab your Sandra Bullocks. In this, it's Sweaty Bollocks. She'll grab... I can't. No, I have to sing the clean version because it's just too... She'll grab your Sandra Bullocks, then slowly raise her knee. Don't marry her, have me. When the Sunday sun shines down on San Francisco Bay, and you realize you can have it anyway, you got to wash the car, take the kiddies to the park. Don't marry her, have me. It's funny, isn't it? Those lovely Sunday mornings with breakfast brought in bed. Those blackbirds look like knitting needles trying to peck your head. Those birds will peck your soul out and throw away the key. Don't marry her, have me. Yeah, that's what we should call them now. And the kitchen's always tidy and the bathroom's always clean. She's a diploma in just hiding things you've a first in low esteem. When your socks smell of angels, but your life smells of brie. Don't marry her, have me. And the Sunday sun shines down on San Francisco Bay, and you realize you can make it anyway. You have to wash the car, take the kiddies to the park. Don't marry her, have me. So there we go. Honestly, when I listened to it when I was little, I had absolutely no idea about the lyrics, and now I do. I knew them recently, like it's just reading back over it, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot that this was what the lyrics had been altered, so there we have it. Yeah, I like The Beautiful South. There's a lot of good. This is another Beautiful South song. It's really cheesy. Yeah, song. Here we go. I love you from the bottom of my pencil case. I love you in the songs I write and sing. Love you because you put me in my rightful place. And I love the PRS checks that you bring. Cheap, never cheap. I'll sing your songs till you're asleep. When you've gone upstairs, I'll creep and write it all down. Down, down, down. Oh, Shirley, oh, Deborah, oh, Julie, oh, Jane. I wrote so many songs about you. I forget your name, I forget your name. Jennifer, Allison, Philippa Sue, Deborah, Annabelle too. Jennifer, Allison, Philippa Sue, Deborah, Annabelle too. It's a really cheesy song. But yeah, I'm not singing the whole one of that. I just was reminiscing about The Beautiful South because I used to listen to their songs a lot. I tell you, much like Don't Marry Her, there was another song, like it was Lily Allen's Not Fair, and I remember listening to that for the first time because that was 2006, so I was definitely old enough to be aware of the lyrics, but yeah, I'm not singing that one now. I can't put myself through another round of, especially without the backing track. It's very exposing. you know, when you put your headphones on and listen to a backing track, it's totally different. I could do another Lily Allen song though. What about? I could do it from the first album. Yeah, I feel like you've asked me one that's made me uncomfortable, so I feel like we can't have two. Puppy Love, no Osmond. I know of it. I'm not. You're not gonna get me to sing that, Spook. One, I don't know it very well, and what I know of it. Stop suggesting Osmonds. I don't want them. I don't want the Osmonds. Spoop, how old are you? No judgment, but it's not my cup of tea. I know, but I'm an older soul than you still, Spoop. I listen to music from the 13th century, so it's not about being an old soul. It's just we just have different tastes in music, which is totally fine. Let's do. Okay. So let's do. Let's sing LDN. So I grew up in London. I don't know that one, but I do know "Walking in the Sand" by the Shangri-Las. So LDN. London is, well, yeah, I mean it's about the city that I grew up in, so I'm kind of fond of it. I'm quite fond of Lily Allen generally, but yeah, this song I guess it's kind of yeah, I grew up in London, so it reminds me of that a little bit. Spook, can I substitute Leader of the Pack for Walking in the Sand, because that I actually know that one. I feel like I'm having to do a lot of bargains with you with these songs because I don't know a lot of the ones you're suggesting. Right, let's sing LDN. Riding through the city on my bike all day 'cause the filth took away my license. It doesn't get me down and I feel okay 'cause the sights that I'm seeing are priceless. Everything seems to look as it should, but I wonder what goes on behind doors. Fella looking dapper and he's sitting with a slapper, then I see it's a pimp and his crack whore. You might laugh, you might frown, walking round London town. Sun is in the sky, oh why would I want to be anywhere else? Sun is in the sky, oh why would I want to be anywhere else? When you look with your eyes, everything seems nice, but if you look twice, you can see it's all lies. There was a little old lady who was walking down the road. She was struggling with bags from Tesco. There were people from the city having lunch in the park. I believe that it's called al fresco. Then a kid came along to offer a hand, but before she had time to accept it, it's her over the head, doesn't care if she's dead, 'cause he's got all her jewelry and wallet. You might laugh, you might frown, walking around London town. Sun is in the sky, oh why would I want to be anywhere else? Sun is in the sky, oh why would I want to be anywhere else? When you look with your eyes, everything seems nice, but if you look twice, you can see it's all lies. Life, yeah, that city life, yeah, that city life, yeah, that city life. Life, yeah, that city life, yeah, that city life, yeah, that city life. Sun is in the sky, oh why would I want to be anywhere else? Sun is in the sky, oh why would I want to be anywhere else? Sun is in the sky, oh why would I want to be anywhere else? Sun is in the sky, oh why would I want to be anywhere else? When you look with your eyes, everything seems nice, but if you look twice, you can see it's all lies. When you look with your eyes, everything seems nice, but if you look twice, you can see it's all lies. Oh, okay, I haven't heard that one. Oh, I'll have to listen to that one. I do love a good song parody. Walking on the Sand, the Shangri-Las. Remember walking on the sand. Okay. This is like a cheesy 60s song. Seems like the other day my baby went away. He went away across the sea. It's been 2 years or so since I saw my baby go, and then this letter came for me. It said that we were through. He found somebody new. Let me think, what can I do? Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Walking in the sand, walking hand in hand. The night was so exciting, the smile was so inviting. Then he touched my cheek with his fingertips. Softly, softly we'd meet with our lips. Whatever happened to the boy that I once knew? The boy who said he'd be true. Oh, what happened to the life I gave to you? What will I do with it now? Walking in the sand, walking hand in hand. The night was so exciting, his smile was so inviting. Then he touched my cheek with his fingertips, softly. So there we go. That's the Shangri-Las. Remember walking sand. See, I did a trade-off there. Sweet. Also, I was really hard to because they go, remember, walking in the sand. It is the TikTok song, but I didn't know it as the TikTok song. I knew it as the original because. And hey, Daddy Reynolds, how you doing? It is that TikTok song. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Remember, walking in the sand. So there we go. That's where that song comes from. Oh, thank God, someone points it out. I like that people discover music that way, but sometimes it just irritates me in that, like, I just want to. Because I know the original song, so I don't want people. Like, I want people to know that I know it from the original. Is that bad? Is that bad? I don't know. Yeah, the Aerosmith has the. You know, Aerosmith sings exactly the same song, right? I'm pretty sure it's them. Yeah, it's Aerosmith sings a cover of it. So it's the same song, just a cover. Thank you. Well, someone else who knew it before it was cool. Yeah, me too. I'm quite into my 60s music. Oh, I really want to do. This is in similar vein. So, He's a Rebel, it's billed as by the Crystals, but it's not the Crystals. It's who was in the Crystals? Let me just have a look, because it's the voice is not the Crystals, it's someone else. They use someone else, because this is Phil Spector. Yeah, if I know the song, Daddy Reynolds, then I'll happily take requests. It's Darlene Love. Okay, yeah. So she didn't get nearly enough credit for how much she did and like her vocals on that. But she was the vocalist, you see. It's a classic 60s song. See the way he walks down the street, watch the way he shuffles his feet. My holds his head up high when he goes walking by. He's my guy. When he holds my hand I'm so proud, 'Cause he's not just one of the crowd. My baby's always the one to try the things they've never done. Just because of that, they say he's a rebel and he'll never ever be any good. He's a rebel 'cause he never ever does what he should. But just because he doesn't do what everybody else does, that's no reason why I can give him all my love. He's always good to me, always treats me tenderly. 'Cause he's not a rebel, oh no, no, no. He's not a rebel, oh no, 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 to me. If they don't like him that way, they won't like me after today. I'll be standing right by his side when they say he's a rebel and he'll never ever be any good. He's a rebel, but he never ever does what he should. And just because he doesn't do what everybody else does, that's no reason why we can share our love. He's always good to me, good to him I try to be. 'Cause he's not a rebel, oh no, no, no. He's not a rebel, oh no, 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 to me. Oh, I don't know Neon Moon, but let me just... I'm keeping a little bit of a post-it note. I don't know this, and I'll have a listen to it. I'm going to go through... did you watch Bad Times at the El Royale? That film with Chris Hemsworth and John Hamm and... okay, that was used in that. I don't know Neon Moon, but I'm going to write it down. Along with the other ones. Right, Neon Moon. And then next time I do this, because if people want to hear me sing a cappella, until I can either learn to play a guitar or can find someone to accompany me. Sam Cooke, yes, okay. What about Wonderful World? That's a good one. So I've got a story about this one. I hope you're ready for a bit of story time. This is going back to my high school days again. So when I was in secondary school, high school, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, that's right. It is. You're right, Spoo. So we all have songs that we identify with, like crushes and like past crushes. So this was like, so the thing about being gay at an all-boys secondary school is that there's no one else. Often, like there is, but they won't tell you. It's just the way. It's just the culture. Thank you, big stretch. And I was unusual in being open, so it did mean that I was a bit of a novelty. I was a little bit like the parrot, you know, like a parrot kind of in a zoo or something, you know, just on its own. Like it's kind of like a bright feathers. And not that I was wearing bright feathers, but you know, it's a novelty and interesting. You know, like you get a parrot to repeat what you say, kind of thing. I don't know. This is a terrible analogy or metaphor, but basically, this guy, and I won't identify him, but he did reveal to me that he wasn't straight, and nothing, like we never went out or anything, but like he had a very like tough guy persona, but then every so often he'd say stuff like, you know, like his favorite songs and stuff, and it was just like, you know, I just kind of he told me this was his favorite song, and it was kind of sweet, really, because one of the things I do know is that when you are in the closet or when you're hiding something about yourself, like you let out little bits of vulnerability every so often. You let out little bits about yourself as a person, and I think this song was just him doing that. And the more open you are, the less you need to do that. But we all do it all the time. We pick songs, we write things, we say things that reflect little bits about ourselves. So as much as this is like now 10 years ago that this happened, because this was when I was 17. I still kind of think, you know, I wonder what he's doing now. But because I was in that position where people trusted me with that knowledge, because I was open about it, and it wasn't easy for others to be open, especially because it was a Catholic school as well, so it was even more challenging, I think. But yeah, so this song goes out to the anonymous individual that I will not identify, but wherever you are, I hope you are comfortable now with who you are, and that this song is for you. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography, don't know much trigonometry, don't know much about algebra, don't know what a slide rule is for, but I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Oh, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. For maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much about biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Da 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 da. Ooh. Ah da 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 da. Ooh. But I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. It's not you, Becca, because you weren't a... Oh, thank you so much for the bits. Oh, that's very kind of you. Oh, thank you so much. Becca, it's not you, because I didn't know you 10 years ago. You're not... You're definitely not this person. There's no physical way possible for you to be this person. But yeah, thank you so much for the bits. And also, yeah, Spoop, believe me, I have tried to Facebook search. I'm pretty sure, I don't even think he's actually on Facebook. So it's fine. It's fine. Sometimes, I think one of the things, this is like it's very easy to kind of like try and go back through your life and think, oh, what are these people up to, what they're doing? But sometimes you kind of just want to sort of, depending on what part of your life you're in, you kind of just want to let people to their own devices. But believe me, I have tried. I'm always curious about what people have been up to from that I've known. Some of them have done amazing things. Some of them have done horrible things. Most of them have done great things. So it's good. It's good. We won't go into the horrible ones. We won't talk about those. So yeah. I think that we should... I'm going to sing a Kirsty Mccoll song called There's a Guy Works Down the Chip Shop, Swears He's Elvis. It's probably... Oh, wow. Oh, God, there, that's quite an odd thing to think about, I think, as well, especially when you've known them when they're younger and then you think about them as an adult. I tell you what that really does show. I'm never going to try and excuse a crime that someone does, but it does show that people are capable of all sorts of things depending on what happens to them in their lives, the opportunities, the things that happen, and no one is immune from those circumstances. We all have different exposures and different elements that affect us, and you know, that doesn't excuse the actions by any means, absolutely not, but it does reflect that we all have to be conscious of where we tread and the judgments we make and the things we do, because it's not like you're born innately like that. You know, we think about the people we know as children and how they turn up as adults. Some of them turn up exactly like we expect and some of them don't, and you just have to be mindful of everyone is capable of lots of different things, good and bad, and well, God forbid that actually it is innate and that we are all born with that instinctively to be that way, because then what's the point? But I think that it's that most of the time the things that happen to us and the things that we do are influenced by decisions, not by innate parts of our human nature. They are things that can be influenced and controlled. So, but yeah. So from that, I'm going to sing. It's a funny song. Kirsty Mccoll, I've mentioned before, is my favourite singer, and so I'm quite keen to sing songs by her. And a lot of my own songwriting has been quite heavily influenced by hers. So it's changed a bit over time, my writing, but I think my starting point was her. And she wrote a lot of quite famous songs, not for herself, for others, but she also did some really witty songs. Her sort of trademark was witty lyrics, but a kind of sad undertone, and in often upbeat tunes, but it did vary. So this is called There's a Guy Works Down the Chip Shop, Swears He's Elvis. Oh darling, why do you talk so fast? Another evening just flew past tonight, and now the daybreak's coming in, and I can't win and it ain't right. You tell me all you've done and seen, and all the places you have been without me. Well, I don't really want to know, but I'll stay quiet, and then I'll go, and you won't have no cause to think about me. There's a guy works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis, just like you swore to me that you'd be true. There's a guy works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis, but he's a liar and I'm not sure about you. Oh darling, you're so popular, you were the best thing new in Hicksville. With your mohair suits and foreign shoes, news is you change your pickup for a Seville. And now I'm lying here alone, 'cause you're out there on the phone to some star in New York. I can hear you laughing now, and I can't help feeling that somehow you don't mean anything you say at all. There's a guy works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis, just like you swore to me that you'd be true. There's a guy works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis, but he's a liar and I'm not sure about you. Oh yes, he's a liar and I'm not sure about you. So yeah, Kirsty Mccoll is from London originally. Funnily enough, that was Kirsty Mccoll. Kirsty McColl she's no longer alive. She died rather tragically, actually. I'll put her name in chat. She is my absolute favourite singer, and her witty lyrics are just so... She I don't know, she's kind of like... there's something quite touching about the way she wrote stuff as well. I don't know, she's always a very interesting character. And yeah, there's so many songs of hers that are just brilliant. I sung one earlier, Don't Come the Cowboy With Me, Sonny Jim. Like, sometimes she goes down the country route, sometimes she's gone down like... She's covered every style that I can think of, actually. But the style is not the point, it's the... Oh, hey, Poison Ivy Rose, hello! Oh, I've missed singing with you on Twitch Sings. Oh, you're one of my faves. One of my faves. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're having a little a cappella session this evening. And hey, Ashanka Cat. Hey, Black Sabbath. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. I've been singing some of my favourite songs, and then I've been talking a little bit about why they're my favourite. There's always a lot of them are little stories to go with them. But if you've got any suggestions, if I know the song, then I will happily sing it. But yeah, we're having a great time. It's really difficult. So basically, the only instrument I play is the violin, and you can't really accompany yourself singing whilst you're playing the violin, right? So, I mean, people can, but I can't. I do not possess that skill. So I'm going for a cappella singing, and then eventually I have assurance from a number of friends that when lockdown is over, we're gonna have like a guitarist and stuff and other singers and stuff. Hello, Poison Ivy Rose. Thank you so much. Let's Spoop, if you're there, could you do a shout out for me? And if not, then I can do it. But yeah, I just like having. I'm not used to having. I'm used to doing everything myself with this channel, and I don't mind doing everything myself. I just wanted to exercise my power, you know. Is that bad? Oh yes, I would love that. Yes, let's chat about that. Let's definitely do that. Yes, I would absolutely. I would be delighted to do that. And also, like, obviously, there's recording and stuff and things like that. So, I will do it. Hang on, let me. I think, to be fair, poor Spoop, he's always here. So, there we go. Thank you so much. Poison Ivy Rose, amazingly talented human being, highly entertaining. So yeah, full recommend of following Poison Ivy Rose there. And yeah, it's so nice to see you again. Yeah, I do miss Twitch Sings and the kind of, you know, all the familiar faces of it. So it's nice to see people again, you know. Right, what was I gonna do next? Right. Okay. So one of my favorite. So I've been going through like some of my favorite artists. Some of them are better known than others. I don't know if any of you know Sharon Jones. She's no longer alive. She died not that long ago. A lot of the people I like are dead. Oh God, let's not go too far down that road. Sharon Jones is was one of my favourite singers. They didn't die after I liked their music. It's just that it just so happens that by the time I've discovered them, yeah, yeah. I tell you what, a cappella can work quite well. And the thing, and so do you reading on your streams then? Because I've been writing some short stories and reading them out on stream. I do that like once a month. So I'd love to hear about all cool people are dead. Oh, thank you for that. What's it? Okay, how do I? Okay, so this So Sharon Jones was a great singer, and if you know Amy Winehouse's music, then you'll know the band that supported Sharon Jones, because Sharon had them first. And basically, the whole sound of her music is very much, there's a lot of similarities with Amy Winehouse and Back to Black, because it's the same instrumentalists and the same backing vocalists. And Sharon Jones is, I've said this before, is a great example of someone who was not discovered as a young singer. She was in her 40s when she really, she had another career separately before that. She did other things, but her singing career really took off in her, I think even her late 40s actually. And she was immensely talented, really brilliant voice. I think had she lived longer, I think maybe many more people would have known her. But I come across people every so often, especially people who who are really into their soul and jazz, that are and often instrumentalists as well, brass musicians, and I came across her because my old housemate, she's a singer in a funk band, and she's really good. She's toured with Martha Reeves and the Vandellas before, but she she was obsessed with Sharon Jones, and she introduced me to her. And she performs this song, not this song. She performs one of her songs at every one of her gigs, and we always there's a little kind of connection between us. Yeah, I love funk too. I'm really getting into also I've been discovering a lot of funk from different countries as well. So Hugh Masekela from I think South Africa did. I could be completely wrong with that, but I think he is. With some amazing South African funk there from the 70s and stuff, and there's just loads of different, there's so much funk I've had to discover. I haven't discovered all of it. I like a lot of genres, but yeah, so this is called How Do I Let a Good Man Down, and this is by Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. There's Daptones and Dap Kings. Dap Kings are the singers and Daptones are the band, I think. Is that right? So yeah, how do I let a good man down? See, we've been getting on so good so far for so long. No, you never heard me. No, you never gone and done me wrong. I know that something just ain't no good, but you always do exactly what you should. So tell me, how do I let a good man down? How do I let a good man down? You gotta believe me, I didn't mean to find nobody else. I don't wanna hurt you, but I got to do right by myself. You make me happy, but he gives me thrills. You give me confidence, he gives me chills. So tell me, how do I let a good man down? How do I let a good man down? I know that it's crazy to walk away from such a good thing, but I'm gonna gamble, and I bet that this ain't just a fling. I can't have my cake and eat it too, so I gotta get up and walk out on you. Please tell me, how do I let a good man down? How do I let a good man down? How do I let him down? I said I gotta let him down. I got to let him down. How do I let a good man down? So yeah, Sharon Jones is great. Her music, amazing. So always love singing along to that. And various other songs. If you've got some requests that you'd like me to sing, please do let me know. If I know the song and I feel comfortable singing it, then I will sing it. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Yeah. Well, thanks so much everyone who's come along in the raid as well. So if you aren't following yet, then if you want to keep up to date with my streams and stuff, I stream pretty much every day, then feel free to give the follow button a click. If you want to see more before you make that decision, I totally understand. I also have a Discord. I understand people are on lots of different Discords, but if you wish to join in with games with me, or you just want to keep up to date, then or you want to collab on some singing, maybe, then my Discord is here. Thank you for the follow. That's really kind of you. But yeah, no, thank you so much everyone for being here. Right. Well, since we went with like Sharon Jones, maybe we should go with the same band but different singer. So let's go with some Amy Winehouse. You Know I'm No Good. Now that's a great song. That was I think the first one I heard of Amy Winehouse's actually. And I remember like I was in the car and my dad was listening to it, I think. So yeah, that's another really good one. This stream has gone on for way longer than I was planning. I always thought like I'll do like an hour of singing and then some games, because I wasn't sure whether people wanted to this was what people wanted to watch, but it turns out that people do. So I guess this is maybe I'll do this regularly then if people like it. So who knows. I also do I'm going to do this again. I've done one of these. So I'm training to be a classical singer as well and doing contemporary stuff. I don't, but let me write it down. So I am also training to be a classical singer. I've only really started very recently, so I'm relatively rusty. Okay. I definitely will listen then. Thank you. So yeah, so I've been doing I'm going to be doing the occasional classical stream, so I'm going to be going through my singing practice, like the warm-ups and stuff that I do to get my voice ready to sing classical, and then singing some pieces. And I also do a few like old folk pieces as well, like really old ones, so I talk a little bit about the history behind the songs as well, because I'm really interested and I love talking. You might have noticed I like talking a lot. So yeah, I always have a story to go with most songs that I sing as well, so there's always like a little I'm a storyteller singer. That's who I am. So yeah, let's sing. Let's sing a bit of Amy Winehouse. You know I'm no good. Which is it's one of my favourites. And I think it's one of her best in terms of just like lyrically and just the atmosphere is brilliant. Meet you downstairs in the bar and heard your rolled up sleeves in your skull t-shirt. You say, why did you do with him today? And sniff me out like I was Tanqueray. 'Cause you're my fella, my guy. Hand me your Stella and fly. By the time I'm out the door, you tear me down like Roger Moore. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. Upstairs in bed with my ex-boy. He's in a place but I can't get joy. Thinking on you in the final throes. This is when my buzzer goes. Run out to me your chips and bitter. You say when we married, 'cause you're not bitter. There'll be none of him no more. I cried for you on the kitchen floor. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. Sweet reunion, Jamaica and Spain. We're like how we were again. I'm in the tub, you on the seat. Lick your lips as I soak my feet. Then you notice little carpet burn. My stomach drop and my guts churn. You shrug and it's the worst. Who truly stuck the knife in first? I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was troubled. Yeah, you know that I'm no good. So yeah, gotta love a bit of Amy Winehouse. I always say that before I sing Amy Winehouse as well, so it's an instinct. Right, I really need the loo because I've been drinking quite a lot of water. So, yes. Right, I'll be back in 2 ticks. Let me just put my Be Right Back screen on. So, just to give a shout out as well to Becca Clark, because Becca has designed all of my new graphics and they honestly look amazing. So Becca is fantastic at graphic design. Becca's fantastic at many things, you know. But please do check her out. She's on a bit of a streaming hiatus at the moment, but she will be back, and it's definitely worth giving her a follow because, her streams are always great fun. And like lots of sensible people, you know, she needs to take a bit of time, but she's doing some great work anyway, and she often plays games with me, so you can see her on this channel too. Right, let me just go to the loo, and I will be back in uno momento. Bam, 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 bam. I have returned. Why am I putting my headphones on? Listening to anything. There we go. How's everyone doing anyway? This has been a really good stream. I'm really enjoying myself. Who would like to hear an original song? I do write songs. So I'm kind of like, maybe I should sing one of my own. But let me know what you think. Let's see. In the meantime, let me just have a little scroll. Let's sing. I'm going to sing. I'm not going to do too many more songs because I have been going for 3 hours now. 3 hours and a bit actually. So this is this is probably about the length that many of my Twitch Sing streams were. But yeah. So let's do Warwick Avenue, which is the Duffy song. I really like this song. Glad to hear it, Spoop. No bots yet, exactly. They've heard you now, so they'll appear out of nowhere. That's the way that it goes. Right. Right. Well, let's sing Warwick Avenue then. Spoop. Don't get power hungry. Right. Let's sing Warwick Avenue by Duffy, because I just like singing this one. There's no particular story behind this one, but I do like it. When I get to Warwick Avenue, meet me by the entrance of the tube. We can talk things over a little time. Promise me you won't step out of line. When I get to Warwick Avenue, please drop the past and be true. Don't think we're okay just because I'm here. You hurt me bad, but I won't shed a tear. I'm leaving you for the last time, baby. You think you're loving, but you don't love me. I've been confused out of my mind lately. You think you're loving, but you don't love me. I want to be free, baby, you've hurt me. When I get to Warwick Avenue, we'll spend an hour, but no more than 2. Our only chance to speak once more. I showed you the answers, now here's the door. When I get to Warwick Avenue, I'll tell you, baby, that we're through. I'm leaving you for the last time, baby. You think you're loving, but you don't love me. I've been confused out of my mind lately. You think you're loving, but you don't love me. I want to be free, baby, you've hurt me. All the days spent together, and I wish for better, but I didn't want the train to come. Now it's departed. I'm broken hearted. Seems like we never started. All the days spent together, when I wish for better, and I didn't want the train to come. No. You think you're loving, but you don't love me. I want to be free. Baby, you've hurt me. You don't love me. I want to be free. Baby, you've hurt me. Hey Tony, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So I'm probably gonna do like a couple more songs. I think that's about right. Rose Garden. So I've had a fun idea actually. For this won't be for this stream. So I think I kind of this is my idea. Maybe it won't work out, but it could be a weekly thing. Is you do a singing stream, of which 2 hours is me doing what I've been doing this evening, but we could do 1 hour where the chat and me, we together, all of us, we write a song. It could be about anything. We just like the lyrics and the tune, you know. I can't. I'm not an instrumentalist except for violin, so let's not. But it could be quite funny. We could have a really stupid song each week, or we could have a really good one. That would be fun. Let's do that. So I'm going to do 2 more songs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an original song, and then I will do the song that I always ended my Twitch Sing streams with, as some sort of vague tradition. I think it feels fitting that we do that. So let's sing. So this song is an original song called Heat in Every Beat. And yeah, I can't really remember when I wrote it, to be honest. I think it was a really warm night and I couldn't sleep properly. I think I'd been on a night out with friends maybe, and I just remember it was kind of really describing things, that kind of song, but it just kind of got stuck in my head for a very long time, and it's still stuck in my head, otherwise I wouldn't be able to sing it to you. So this is one of my own songs. The air is heavy and the night is warm, the humidity is rising when every breath is drawn. Watching the road melt and watch the leaves crumble, the heat is in every beat of a heart oh so somber. And there's nothing between the air and my skin. Oh, there's nothing between the air and my skin. The air is feeling heavy and the night is getting warm. The humidity is rising when every breath is drawn. Watching the roads melt and watch the leaves crumble. The heat is in every beat of a heart oh so somber. Heat is in every beat of a heart oh so somber. And there's nothing between the air and my skin. Oh, there's nothing between the air and my skin. Even though the sun is down, we feel the orange glow of a million lights at night in the city when no one else is home. They're all out dancing or working away, kissing in dark clubs or earning their pay. Heat is in every beat of a heart oh so somber. Heat is in every beat of a heart oh so somber. And there's nothing between the air and my skin. Oh, there's nothing between the air and my skin. Thanks for the raid, John. The dawn is breaking, the sun is rising, and I am feeling brave. Everyone has gone to sleep, so I will stay awake. The sound of buzzes humming and exhaust fumes bring the day. The temperature is rising, now it's 28 in May. The heat is in every beat of a heart, oh so somber. Heat is in every beat of a heart, oh so somber. Heat is in every beat of a heart, oh so somber. Heat is in every beat of a heart, oh so somber. And there's nothing between the air and my skin. Oh, there's nothing between the air and my skin. Oh, there's nothing between the air and my skin. Thank you so much for the raid, John. Spook, could you do a shout out for John, please? The exclamation mark so one, you know, that would be lovely. Otherwise I can do it. How was your stream, John? I hope you had a good evening. We're probably going to stop in a couple of songs time, so I'm going to do yeah, John, I'm taking requests provided I actually know the song. That one was a song I wrote. But yeah, I'm taking. It will vary from stream to stream. You had 5 or 6 yesterday. It's gonna go up and down. What's gonna happen? You're doing pretty damn well, to be honest, considering your early stages. And also, for the number of followers you've got, your viewer count is pretty high actually. On average. So. Okay, Sound of Silence. I can do that one. I've noticed that. Okay, so we'll do that one, and then what we'll do is we'll do my final song, just because I have been singing for 3.5 hours, unless I get raided again. This is the trouble. That's the only way it's gonna extend. But I do have an eventual cut-off time. Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. Well, also, like, when you build up a following, it will help over time. You just gotta kind of plug at it, really. But you're doing the right things. You're doing all the right things. So if anyone in chat, please do make sure you give John a follow. I stream with John from time to time. John's really new to streaming, but he does a great job. We've played like Phasmophobia together, and also Left 4 Dead. And I'm sure there'll be other stuff in future. So please do check out John. Yeah, I'm sure you will do very well. Right, let's sing Sound of Silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell, and echoed in the wells of silence, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence. I hope you enjoyed that, John. Right, we're going to do the last song. This last song is always the song we did on Twitch Sings last. So it makes sense. It feels appropriate. It's fitting that we should finish with this. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Boop. Right. I tell you what, before I sing it, I'm just going to have a quick peek to see who is streaming, because we're going to raid them afterwards. So let me have a little look. So many people on to choose from. Let me just. Oh god, it's really tough when you know lots of people. Oh, okay. I keep clicking on people and then they've just raided someone, so it's like, and who I haven't raided recently as well would be ideal. Okay. I know who we're gonna raid, so we'll sing a song first. Right. So we're gonna sing "Can't Help Falling in Love" because this was the one I always used to sing at the end of my Twitch Sing streams. So we'll sing this first, and then we'll raid. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help with you. So there we go. Right, let's put my headphones back on. And let's...
A few times.
Right, we're going to raid Baptiste Exo Boots. Baptiste Exo Boots has been very supportive of my channel for quite some time now, so I feel like it would be a good idea. And I believe... Yeah, I think it's a birthday, so... Yeah. Right, let's go and raid. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you'd like me to do them again, let me know. I probably will do singing streams again, but it's good to know whether people like it. And thanks so much, Spoop. Definitely do this again, and I'll incorporate the idea of writing our own song as well. Right, let's go and raid Baptiste Exo Boots. So let's get that on the move. Thank you so much for the wonderful stream, everybody. Yeah, Sea of Thieves tomorrow. I'm going to check with Ben as well that he's free, but yeah, it should be tomorrow. So yeah, have a great rest of your night, everybody. Good evening, good night. Thanks, John. Thanks so much, everybody. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for some Sea of Thieves. I will be in full pirate costume again. So yeah, let's go and wish Baptiste Exo Boots a happy birthday. And yeah, have a great night, everyone. Bye bye.